Live. Okay, live. Then just do a quick check. Um, normal check if I'm really live. Let's see. Okay, looks like that also. Listen. Just to bit. So I'm not sure how this mix. It's my first time doing a live stream using Streamyard. So, I can see also there's three people watching. Hi. But things I'm not sure if people can hear me. I think I need to speak a little louder. There we go. I'm having oh, I don't know how to do this. Magazines. Anyway, so I'm just here making a quick live stream because um I haven't posted a video last week, and my goal is to post a video a week in 5 years, and I'm a bit frustrated that I wasn't able to do that live stream. But I know that be I couldn't be too hard on myself because the typhoon happened, and there are much more important things to focus on than just uploading a video on my channel. So yeah, but I almost wasn't able to create another video as well for this week. So my backlog of two videos. So to compensate for that, I decided to just do a quick live video here. And I was supposed to use OBS, but there is a problem with updating it. So I just tried StreamYard real quick. Anyways, as I was setting up this live stream, I learned that I have we already reached 600 subs on the channel, and that's really good. Um, 400 more to go until we reach the base threshold of YouTube for the eligibility for monetization. But it's still a long way to go for the for the watch hours. So don't think that's in the near future for us. Um, but yeah, so just a quick little life update for me. Um, uh, we got hit pretty hard by the typhoon. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, that was the reason why I was not able to create a video for last week. But I still consider us really lucky, and I'm really grateful to God that all we suffered was no electricity and no water and internet for like 4 days, and that was like the worst for us. But I'm really grateful for that situation still, because there are parts of Luzon that got really that got hit really badly by the typhoon, and there's still they still hasn't they still are not able to come back to normal life until now. So yeah, I still consider us pretty lucky. We were really lucky with um how the typhoon affected us, even though it affected us, um, even though it affected us in terms of work, like I wasn't able to work for 2 days. Still, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, but it's an update for me. Also, quick update as well. I am learning Nihongo. So my it's I think fourth week of learning Japanese. And I think I made progress in terms of reading the hiragana characters. I'm almost done studying the hiragana chart, but and then we have to move on to katakana. So that is a different set of characters, which may be a lot more confusing. Um, yeah, so that's one of the updates been happening. I was actually supposed to study for our little quiz for little chicken for the Nihongo class on Friday, but I decided just to do a live stream on this chat. And then for reading, I am reading. Oh, I recently got back to reading because I don't know. I've been I've been I haven't been reading a lot for the past 3 years. I've read a book here and there, but not really consistently. So I decided to go back to it and just read a bunch of books that I wanted to read for a long time. So I finished Make Time and Every Day by David Levithan, and it's a pretty old young adult, pretty old young adult book. It's been published like a few years back. I was really curious with that book, so that's the one that I decided to go with. Um, so yeah, I read a personal development and a fiction book. And right now, this is the one that I'm reading. This is a thick boy right there. This book, Sapiens. I've already read how many pages? Just I'm gonna include the notes. It's a 416 pager, and I'm on page 41. I'm still a bit undecided about this book because um, I don't agree with some of the things within the chapter one, because it's talking about evolution, and I don't really believe that. No. But what got me to read this book is its take on like technology and the history of humankind, not really the origin. I'm not really agreeing with how this book or the author's belief on like the origin of humans. But I'm curious to read uh, his take on the history of humankind, like because this book has been referenced in some of the books that I've read. And so I figured this is a nice book to read. I bought it. So yeah, that's what I'm currently reading. And then I have another one, which is a which is from a Philippine author. So and that's still on shipping, so I don't have that right now. So yeah, those are the two. So those are some of the life updates that I have for you guys. I said that this will be a 30-minute live stream, and we're already 10 minutes in. I'm not sure what to talk about for the rest for the rest of the live stream. Oh yeah, the upcoming content for the channel. Um, I'm planning to create a video about the about my experience in registering my my freelance not freelance business, my business, video editing business, in the Bureau of Internal Revenue. So I was finally able to finish the registration, and I am finally registered as a sole proprietor of a small business here in the Philippines. And one thing is really, it's a bit difficult to figure out all the things that you need to do for applying or like registering. And then I thought that was like the hard part of figuring out what documents I needed, like what permits to secure. But when I finally got my certificate of registration, I learned that there's so much more things to do. So when I finally got my COR, I was given these two books. But I'm not completely ignorant of what these books are because we've been taught that in high school, and these are columnar books. But I wasn't really confident with messing with these things because I wasn't really that good in our bookkeeping subject. Um, so I was a bit unsure of what to do next because I already have my official receipt and my COR and my columnar books, but I'm not uh, confident with what to do with them just yet. I know I have to issue these receipts when I to to my clients, and then I have to list down the transactions in the columnar books, and that's as far as I know. So yeah, I'm asking around with some accountants and some bookkeepers to to figure out what to do next. And so for the upcoming content on this channel, that's what I'm planning to to talk about or to make content about. It's all about this tax stuff and this BIR stuff, like what's my experience on it. Is it difficult? Was it easy? Um, what things do you guys have to keep in mind? Why do you have to register yourself um, as a taxpayer? Because some people they're not really keen to register as a taxpayer for all kinds of personal reasons. But I guess I'm gonna talk about as well why I decided to register as a taxpayer. I think there's lots of benefits to it. Um, yeah, so that's one of the upcoming content on the channel. I was also thinking Uy, si Jacob. Hello! Yun, meron tayong commenter. First commenter. Ah, yun nga. Matagal pa 'to. Upcoming content for the channel. So, what is, um, I was thinking of creating big fan. Ito gusto ko, I was thinking if I'm thinking of creating a sort of interview series in the channel where I interview. But I'm not really a good interviewer. I was just thinking it would be a nice idea um to have a live session once in a while, like, and then that's also one content that I thought about. Kasi nga I'm dealing with all this tax stuff, like all these things that I don't understand about taxes. And I think kilala ni Jacob si ano, I think. Ano, kilala niya si Jervin, yung high school classmate namin. I was talking to Jervin about these tax things and he is really helping me out with it. I'm thinking of not interviewing, sort of, madami kasi akong tanong. Nilista ko nga yung mga tanong ko about it sa tax na yan. Yan, mga tanong ko, ano mga tanong. So, I decided, naisip ko, what if I could just record yung, I would call Jerwin or any accountant or bookkeeper that I could talk to and I could ask my questions. And then I'll record the call and then so that you guys can also um watch it and learn from it para you know just sharing the knowledge kasi I think if you're starting as a freelancer, eventually you're gonna think about registering as a taxpayer because there's lots of benefits to it. Um, and if you want to take it seriously, you want to build something bigger than just freelancing, um, yeah, eventually you're gonna go down this same path, and it's gonna be confusing. So I think documenting that call with an accountant is really important. So that's one thing that's one content that I am hoping to publish on the channel. Um, and then I'm not sure if Jacob is still watching, but I am really interested. Uh, um, I'm really interested to talk with people doing freelancing, but a different disciplines. Fine. So, for example, si Jacob is a motion artist, I think. Yun ba yung label? Yun ba yung title niya? Parang gano'n, something to do with the motion design ata. Parang animation. Tama yun. Parang gano'n. So, I think that would be interesting kasi I've been trying to delve into After Effects. Pero nahihirapan talaga akong mag-grasp pa yung mga controls ng After Effects. I know the basic stuff of like how to control it, but creating a big project is really difficult for me. So yeah, I think it would be interesting to talk about that. Yun. So yun yung mga upcoming content channel. And then I'm thinking of creating a for motion graphic artist, ayun. Ano ba sinabi ko kanina? Ano ba sinabi ko kanina? Basta gano'n. Somewhere along those lines. Somewhere along those lines. Motion graphic artist. Yun nga, may, di ba mainly ano yun? After Effects yung gamit nun. Wait lang. I have to charge my laptop. Wait lang guys. Okay. Now we're back. Yan. So, ito na po ang live stream na may may pa-close curtain. Nice, sorry about that. Yun nga, sabi niya, AE. Yeah, so yun nga yung nahirapan ako. After Effects, alam ko lang yung mga basics, but I don't know the deep stuff about it. I don't think, and ngayon na naisip ko, I'm not really cut out to learn After Effects. Siguro I'll just have to collaborate with people if to create some sort of animation project. Um, yun. So I was thinking of interviewing After Effects artists and musicians and virtual assistants, yung mga may experience na talaga sa fields, mga call center agents from corporate world na na-transition into freelancing. I think that would be a really interesting talk. Not really an interview, just sort of a talk. Kasi I don't think I'm a good interviewer. So yun, parang ano lang, usap-usap lang. Ganun. Well, di rin ako magaling makipag-usap eh. Paano? Basta we're gonna figure it out as we go along. Pero yun nga yung mga upcoming content dito sa channel. And yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. Mm, Si Jacob, puro pa ano-ano. Is papayag si Jacob pa-interview. Siya yung ating resource person for motion graphic artists. Mag-share siya ng tips, mga techniques about question. May pera ba sa After Effects? Yup, merong, I think, may pera sa After Effects. The same way na may pera sa Premiere Pro. It depends on how you will market your skills and how you will, what target market you're gonna go after. Kasi I think After Effects, mas malaki nga, I think, yung pera sa After Effects eh. Kasi commercial work talaga. Though commercial work din naman kapag Premiere. Pero ibang level kasi yung skills sa After Effects. Parang combination na siya ng visual effects. Pag hinaluan mo pa siya ng 3D, talagang um, yung mapoproduce mo talagang for luxury brands, ganyan. It all depends on how you market your skills. Eh. Kasi kung ang tatargetin mo, um, magpapagawa ng mga YouTube intro, may pera din dun, but it's not as big as if you're gonna target working with big brands or even if not big brands, but like businesses na kailangan nila nun ng mga After Effects stuff. So, this is how I look at it. May pera ba sa After Effects? Depende kung ano ibebenta mo. Kasi sa Premiere Pro, pwede ka mag-edit for YouTubers, pwede ka mag-edit for businesses, pwede ka mag-edit for, for lots of different people. So, pipiliin mo na lang kung ano dun yung ikikater mo na demographic. Yan. So, actually, I think mas mura yung pera sa After Effects kasi mas mahirap na skill yun for me. Coming from Premiere. Yeah. Thank you po, Sir Rem, for asking that question. Kasi After Effects artist ako for 2 years sa isang animation studio. Binabarat nila, nakakawa ng gano'n. Yun. Ayun nga yung problema after sa industry. Industry kasi, siguro I think, tama. So yun. Have you tried working as a freelancer? Kasi I'm not sure din hindi ko rin kasi alam yung kalakaran sa mga animation studio. Pero from what I've, from what I have been reading sa mga Facebook forums, sa mga Facebook comment sections, talagang siyempre yung yun parang yung bang culture, no? Hangga't makakamura, 'di ba? Parang gano'n. Talagang babaratin nila. Yun nga parang ang yung idea na yung mga Pilipino, less yung pag-value nila sa art. Naka-ano rin yan incorporate na rin yun dun Pero kung if you're gonna go with freelancing, and then you're gonna target foreign clients. Kasi kung local clients talaga yung kunin mo, tapos you're gonna work with like, yung mga nagsisimula pa lang, mga yun nga yung parang example ko, yung mga YouTube intro yung ima-market mo na product mo. Medyo 300 per YouTube intro lang may gumagawa na ng ganun Pero kung you're gonna really hone your skill and then ang tatargetin mo is mga businesses, yun, dun talaga yung I think nandun yung pera. Yan nga talaga yung issue 'di ba? Yun lang sa GMA yung after yung visual effects nila parang nga kasi build connections, then try freelancing. Maybe. Yeah, tama din yun. Kasi build connections, then try freelancing. Yun din yung parang shortcut din yun if you have the connections. Yun, kumbaga yung network of people mo, it's gonna be easier for you to reach your reach potential clients talaga, lalo na kapag sa industry, 'di ba? Doon mo talaga mapa-penetrate yung industry na advertising, mga advertising agency na 'yan. Pero in fairness mahirap din mag-market ng After Effects skills kumpara sa Premiere skills, I think, video editing. Kasi ano ba yung mga application? Kasi ang tinitingnan ko parang social media use. Ano ba yung mga ginagamitan ng After Effects ng social media? Usually kasi video editing, parang gagawa ka ng mga Instagram story, tapos mag-ano ka, content repurposing. So, magka-cut down ka ng mga big pieces of content. Gagawin mo siyang smaller bite-sized pieces. So, yun, video editing yun. Tapos yung After Effects na siguro yung pag-create na ng mga assets, yun. Siguro kailangan kong After Effects. Yun nga din yung target ko, eh, kaya ako nagta-try mag-aral ng After Effects na hindi ko magawa-gawa kasi gusto ko yung video editing skills ko, madagdagan ko siya ng After Effects skills kasi I think that would be a really good combination. Yun. Pero ngayon, ang hirap talaga din ng After Effects, eh. I think advantage mo nga yun, eh, Sir Rem, kasi marunong ka na mag-After Effects. So, mas madali na lang para sa'yo mag-Premiere. 'Di ba kumbaga one month team ka na. Kahit pala simple lang gawin mo basta marunong ka sa marketing, know how to talk to clients, maganda at ang topic, yung mga yun mukhang kailangan matutunan ng mga artist, makipag-usap and mag-price. Yup, yun talaga. Para sa'kin 'pag sa AE ang patok na project sa explainer yeah, oo nga. Um Yun I think yung ano, eh, yung difficulty ng freelancing kumpara sa kung employed ka sa isang company. Kasi sa freelancing, you have to manage everything on your own. You have to market yourself, you have to have the skills, you have to know how to price yourself. So, parang ano mo, eh, kargada mo yung sarili mo talaga. So, problema sa mga artists, sa mga creatives, minsan di nila alam paano i-market yung sarili nila. Marunong sila gumawa ng mga magagandang marketing materials. Pagawin mo sila ng mga poster, pagawin mo sila ng mga mga kung ano-anong branding assets, kaya-kaya nila yun. But when they apply it on themselves, when they brand themselves, nahirapan sila kasi sometimes they don't know how to put the right words din siguro. And um, they sometimes undervalue themselves, parang underpresent themselves. Merong magandang channel in the future. Si Chris Do, nagtuturo siya ng um, ano sila, advertising agency, nagtuturo sila. And yung main content nila dun sa channel is about teaching yung mga creatives kung paano yung business side of being a creative. Kasi, kumbaga okay na yun eh, you know your craft na eh. Alam mo na mag-After Effects, alam mo na mag-graphic design. How are you gonna sell those skills? Dun sa tinatawag na gig economy, sa tinatawag na freelancing world, how are you gonna approach the client and how are you gonna stand be firm with your rates na kaya mo siya i-present na hindi ka nahihiya na ito yung price mo, ito yung sasabihin mo. Ganda yan. The future. Yeah. The future without E. Yan. Yun nga eh, explainer videos tsaka advertising talaga. Ayun, na projects. Mhm. Yun. Okay, good talk guys. Ano na pala, 30 minutes na, I think. Um, that's that's a really interesting talk. I really like the live session that we had. I didn't expect that I'm gonna be interacting with the people. I thought no one was gonna watch this live stream, but thank you to Sir Rem and to Jacob for accompanying me dito sa live stream na to and very active kayo mag-share ng insights niyo and thoughts niyo. I think we're gonna have, I think that's also good content to create for the channel about, yun nga yung sabi ni Sir Rem, topic about pricing and communicating with clients and marketing yourself as a creative. Ayun, si Kuya Jaime. Hi, Kuya. Patapos na ako, eh, pa-end na ako ng broadcast, eh. Na-late ka na ng pasok, eh, mag-e-end broadcast na ako. Yun lang guys, um, yung next video siguro by next week na, may isa pa rin ako so kina-count ko na 'tong live stream na 'to as one video, I'm gonna keep it, in the channel. And then may isa pa akong backlog na video, so I have to create that one. 'Pag di ko siya na-create ay may kinudit pala, sorry. Ayun, um, so yun nga, 'pag hindi ako nakapag-create ng isa pang video, magla-livestream na lang ulit ako, mas madali pala mag-livestream. Sige na, yun na, 12:00 na. I have to sleep and you guys sleep as well. I don't know how to end live streams, but I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna learn how to properly end live streams. Thank you so much guys for accompanying me dito sa live stream na tonight and I hope to I hope na ano na ano na i-support niyo pa yung mga upcoming videos sa channel and yeah, yun lang. If you have any comments na gusto niyong mga topic na pag-usapan natin sa channel, comment lang kayo kasi kailangan ko rin yung feedback niyo kung ano yung gusto niyong mapanood, 'di ba? Yan, yun lang. Thank you so much guys. Bye-bye.